Hi everyone. So here's a rundown of my FY 2025 forecast for a bunch of insurance companies. There are a few firms that are not here because they're either not within our coverage ratio as a firm, or in some cases they've not released Q1 2025 numbers. Yes, I could use Q4 2024 numbers to kind of estimate, but I didn't want to do that because I think the insurance space is it's a place that you want to be as exact as possible. I mean, with the oil and gas firms, or like in the case of Wando in the previous video, I did that. But with insurance, you have claims and all those expenses, reinsurance expenses, and those things are very fluid. So those are the reasons why I've left out those firms. If I'm a chance, maybe I'll come around to them. The table here is quite simple. I take the first quarter numbers, estimate that the run rate will continue at that portion, and then I use the average P on the exchange. Now, if you're wondering why do I have holds, two reasons. Broadly, there is a new insurance act that should be signed by the president anytime from now. When that happens, you may see all boats rising, everything insurance rising. So it wouldn't make sense to sell at least in that period in time. Two is some of the firms, especially in the case of consolidated hallmark, the weakness in Q1 numbers, I think, was due to some I think a foreign exchange loss on some assets. So I don't think that will repeat itself. In any case, Q1 is just the first quarter of the year. You have 3 quarters. I don't believe once you make an investment, buy, sell, or hold decision, especially a sell or hold decision, on the basis of that. Now, for the firms I think would have the most upside, I think that's between custodian and NEM. And I was actually blown when I drew this because I wasn't expecting this possible upside. Even if you were to be conservative, because in investing you want to play around with different scenarios. Even if you were to change all these numbers to a 5x, I mean, you'd still have NEM at 5x. NEM at 5x would be trading at target price of 15 naira. Custodian at 5x would be trading at 35 naira. So these are the reasons why I've picked the 7x. 7x is average price earnings ratio on the exchange at the moment. So do let me know if you have any questions. Please note, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. It's not trading advice. It's not investment advice. I know a lot of times people say that stop sell. Maybe that's is the factor, but the reality is you cannot base your investment decisions on my calculations. I don't know your age, risk appetite, demography, previous investments, whatever financial goals. So that's a conversation you have to have with yourself. You can't base it on my own numbers. Numbers are also subject to change at any point in time. I may not update my forecast depending on how things go. So any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. If you check the description, there's an email address, info@greentickertales.com. For more content, you can check the Spotify. Everything is in the description. Have yourself a great day ahead.